All right, so that's how it ended. Today, yeah, at the Barra Sports Stadium, Dream 0, Zamalek 3. Charlie, the scoreline, I didn't like it. Coach, I was telling Edward Offset that as soon as the first goal went in, I saw drop heads on the parts of Dreams. I don't know, because that's just you conceding the first goal.
Look, to be honest with you, prior to the game, I said it on Sports Panorama that what they should not allow to happen
It's conceded
is the
first.
fact that they cannot allow Zamalek to score first. Because don't forget, the first leg ended 0-0. So everybody's game.
Yeah.
But what that meant, last week again, I said that the 0-0 meant that they've only done 20% of the job.
Yeah.
80% of the job yet to be done. Because we are all aware that since the away goal rule is stayed in operation here in Africa, once the away team scores, you need to score 2 more goals to actually nullify whatever they've done. My biggest worry was the fact that they considered the first goal from something that I have always spoken about. I've called some 1 or 2 people very close to the technical team. One of them happens to be my very good friend. So I've spoke to him and I said that, look, I believe sincerely that if there's anything is going to cause the downfall, is the manner in which Dreams FC tend to defend set pieces,
Yeah.
especially crosses into the box. It's unacceptable that a problem is identified from the very beginning of the campaign. And up to now, there's been no remedy to that situation. It clearly meant that that was a time bomb waiting to explode. That is what hurts me. If you look at the first leg, truth be told, they got away with one, especially on the crosses into the box.
Yeah.
Dreams FC never felt comfortable. They've never felt comfortable dealing with
Defending
crosses,
set pieces.
So Zamalek themselves are aware. They've looked at Dreams FC. That is why in that first leg, most of the chances created came from crosses into the box. And again, to this one again, look at the corner kick. For the very first time in a long while, when they considered the corner kick, I saw 2 players mounting the no, that at this level,
Yeah.
we've gone past that. So you just keep one of them there and allow the player who is seen to be marking to go and mark. Where was the marking? Because in terms of numbers, Dreams FC had numbers in the box to actually deal with the situation. As to how they couldn't deal with that direct cross into the front. Look, it was a dead ball from a corner kick.
Yeah.
You don't concede like that. And like you rightly said, once they conceded the first goal, their heads just dropped. Watching the game, you could clearly see that Karim Zito tried his so well to try to galvanize and re-energize the boys. I don't know whether the presence of the supporters also brought a bit more tension,
Yeah.
a bit more pressure to them. But look at the second goal again. The second goal again. Look, lackluster marking. It's like there was no danger. And so they stepped away from the attacker, the one who eventually scored the goal. When the pass was given, that is when the defenders realized that, oh, there could be danger here.
Yeah.
Because there was a gap, good space, the attacker could control, turn, brought the ball back onto his right foot, and he just picked his spot. Low and hard. Once he had the target, we were done. And I believe that they never believed they could score 4 goals or 3 goals to win it. Once they went 2-0 down, yes, there were some decent chances here and there. That is where you needed them to be very, very composed. But look, Gabi, it's been a wonderful campaign. For me personally, I don't tend to glorify silver medal,
Yeah.
bronze medal. I don't do that. Because I always tell myself, once there's gold, it's
Yeah,
gold
go
or
for
nothing.
gold.
It's either gold or nothing. But if you look at where our football is at the moment, the last time we saw a Ghanaian team came this close to making the final or to have made the final of any major continental competition was in 2004, 2005,
yeah.
where we had Hasafuk and Kotoko compete in this very competition, the final of it. So for Dreams FC, a very young team, a very inexperienced team, a team who has never been at this stage before, for them to have done what they've done. Congratulations to what? Karim Zito, Dormon, Aminu Shado, of course, the Ghana Football Association president. That is his team, whether he likes it or not. That is his team. And I think that they've done marvelously
Prior to the
well.
game, he went to the camp to.
Yes, of course. We all know the team belongs to him. They've done marvelously well. They can only look at this and say, look, we want to give it another try. I think they're saying the FA
Yeah, they
Cup.
are saying themselves.
So try win it. They will not win the league. Try win it again. So that, because personally, I will want them to win it because of the experience they've gotten.
Yeah.
So that they'll go back into Africa and then try and give it a good shot again. Because winning this particular or any continental trophy on the continent, you need to go first, second, third. The House of Folk dominance in 2000, they had gone 98, 99 before they eventually won it in 2000. So congratulations to them. What is only painful is the fact that if they wanted to lose 3-0, they could have lost the 3-0 away in Egypt and not here at
Yeah,
Berbera.
and I think that brings me to the point. So we spoke to a colleague in Kumasi today that this result we saw today at the Berbera Sports Stadium should have happened at the Cairo International.
Yeah, actually.
So that when you come to Kumasi, you know that, okay, I'm 3-0 down.
Let me just win for pride.
Yes, let's see if what I can. But Edwin, talk to me about two things. Now they've put themselves in a very advantageous space in terms of the spotlight. We're already hearing stories about Abdulaziz Issa, who is on the radar of Sparta Rotterdam.
I'm going to sell him.
I hear Kotokotu wants him on loan.
He doesn't go to.
Dreams FC, like Coach mentioned, that they are still in the MTN FA Cup. They get to make the semis. It means that back-to-back semis for them. Obviously, outright favorites to win it again because of the experience they've got. How crucial will it be for them to keep this crop of squad? And Zito himself, to go again next season?
Look, before I get to that, I'd like to address what Coach ended with. And I don't agree that they should have
Wait, which
won.
one?
They should have lost 3-0
in Cairo.
No, I said,
what,
if they wanted to lose.
if they wanted to lose, yeah.
They should have lost
I
it.
don't agree with it because what the goalless draw in Cairo did, regardless of what they faced here, it's galvanized support for the team, galvanized support for a Ghanaian team, and that's very important.
I get the point I'm making.
Yeah, the fact that we've been able to marshal this kind of support, and you saw the crowd. At the
it was
Berbera
impressive.
Stadium.
Yeah,
It's impressive, regardless of the results, how it ended for Dreams FC. The fact that we're able to see such a crowd come and see our local team, one of the clubs, not a national team, not the Satellites or the Stars or the Starlets or the Queens or the Princesses. This is Dreams FC. Before then, you would have thought only Hearts of Folk, only Kotoko could pull such a crowd. Maybe Great Olympics if they did their things right.
We had Has Kotoko open free gates.
Yes.
Nobody won.
no.
Exactly.
Even
So
with the Black Stars.
That's
I remember one particular game in the AFCON qualifiers where they had to open not free gate to the other stand, but to I think the popular stand and center line.
yeah.
We didn't get these numbers like we saw today.
I was in Cape Coast for Ghana, Madagascar, the first game of the AFCON qualifiers.
Yeah.
There was virtually nobody at the stadium. And then right before the game, they opened the stadium for free. And you saw a few people coming. Still not enough numbers for the game, but a decent number, better than when they were paying for tickets. So to do this, to ensure that we have that number to support Dreams FC, I thought it was great. And it was worth drawing 0-0 in Cairo only to lose that. What it will do for Dreams, I think it's already done a lot, as you've said. It's put them in the limelight, put them under the spotlight. A lot of teams have seen them. It's giving us, as Ghanaians, something else, because now teams on the continent aren't going to underrate or underestimate our sides.
Yeah, that's true.
Next season, we might see Samatex, if everything goes well, in the Champions League. Usually, other teams will look at Samatex and say, what kind of Ghanaian team this?
Yeah.
It's not House of Folk, it's not Kotoko, we shouldn't be worried. Now, because of Dreams, the journey Dreams have had as debutants,
Clubs will now pay
attention to the Ghanaian League, take our teams more seriously, take our league more seriously, maybe because of how Dreams have come far. It was unfortunate that they were unable to get to the final and give us extra spots in the CAF competitions, but the journey has been magnificent. What is exposed all of us to has been magnificent. And I'm glad they went through this. They are still in the FA Cup, as you've said, favourites to win it. If they win it, they go into the Confed Cup. Not yet veterans, but not rookies anymore.
Yeah.
They go into it with some experience about how to play away from home on the continent, how to come home and make results that they get away, how to make them count. This defeat was a humbling experience, no doubt, but it's lessons for the future. Will they be able to keep Karim Zito? They should be able to. What I said is Ketu Kreku's team. He should have enough finances to assure Karim Zito of a long enough place in the team. They are not doing too badly in the league. They have a few outstanding games to
3
play.
more games.
They are in the FA Cup semi-final. That should be able to guarantee him some time and some leeway to do, a few experiments with the team, try and get them to perhaps win the Ghana Premier League. That's the next step right now. Win the Ghana Premier League, go to the CAF Champions League, and replicate what they did in the Confed Cup. With the players, it's going to be difficult.
Can they keep them?
It's going to be very
Not to
difficult.
cut you. You know, Abdulaziz is it's actually been a good year for him.
When it comes
It's
to
been a
Ketu
fantastic
Kreku,
Yeah.
when any of the teams outside Ghana show him the money, the player will.
The player will go.
That is
So
what
I'm looking at Issa.
Yes,
I'm
as
looking at
Aziz,
Ofori McCarthy, because Ofori McCarthy and Issa were part of the team that won a gold with the black satellite
Exactly,
that just
exactly.
ended African Games.
Yeah.
Exactly.
The guy who played today as their DM, Emmanuel J,
he's also a very good player.
very good player.
also
The goalkeeper himself, Solomon Agbesi.
I believe there's defender Jalilu.
Yeah.
He's
See,
been very good too.
The fact is that I'm not sure they can keep the group together. They can only do so if the offers don't show up.
Okay.
Because for a team like Dreams FC, they will need to be selling
Yeah.
to be able to run the club.
Because prior to this game, Aminu Shadow said on a different platform that they had already spent 400,000.
Of course. So the best way to replicate that is to, if good offers come, one player alone can get you to break even. Then one calf bring the money. That becomes a bit more of a profit that you can use to prepare the team for the next season. But look, don't ever think that Ketu Kreku would turn down any offer. I wouldn't do so. You understand? Because of the way.
You see Ketu Kreku?
No, but that's his team. He take the decisions.
Okay.
He'll make the decision. Why should they turn down an offer?
Yeah.
They shouldn't. That's the way football is done.
Okay.
The Dreams FC cannot boast of the amount or the number of supporters that a Kotoko boasts. Therefore, they are not guaranteed any proper revenue from anywhere. And somebody, yes, cannot be running the team from his pocket all the time. So if there is one or two good commodities within the playing body that you can sell to make money,
More cash.
once the offers come, you let go, you bring in the cash. And then they are all about unearthing talent. If that is the route of the team, you sell, you go and look for put, and then you go. That's it.
Well, let's see what next for Dreams FC. But it's been a very good run. You don't do that at your first attempt to get to the semis or the final, the semis of the CAF Confederations Cup.